So I'm going to show you what you need to make window shades for the van. If you saw my camping video earlier, then you saw how the shades that we have block out all the light, and it's really great for stealth camping. So how do you do it? Let's look at how to make window shades for a van. The van I have is a Chevy Express. It's a 2006. I've got all the doors and windows open. We've been washing windows, getting it ready to go on the trip. Hubby's just checked the oil. He's checked the tires. We've got new ones on the back. Everything's ready to go, except I need additional window screens on this van. What you need to do that is a roll of Reflectix that's 48 inches. Now this is a special size. What you have at the store that I could get locally at Lowe's and Home Depot and stuff were about 18 inches. 48 really makes a difference. I'll show you that in a minute, and we're going to do an unboxing on this so you can see it. You also need black fabric. Very important. Today we're going to cut up some curtains that I've had for a while. Those should be pretty good over the Reflectix. Now, in addition to the Reflectix and the cloth, there are a few other things that you need. You're going to need a sewing machine and black thread, newspaper, tape, and a good pair of scissors. Let's open this Reflectix box. Now, I ordered the Reflectix from Amazon. It was about $30. Reflectix is basically some sort of heavy-duty bubble wrap with foil over it. It's shiny, and what it does, it's not very good for inside insulation because this is designed to reflect light, to keep the light out of the vehicle. Now let's go make some window screens. I've just measured the windows on the sides and the windshield. The windscreen is 5.5 feet long. The side windows are about 30.5 inches wide. Now when you're taking on a project of this size, you want to make a template. I've taken craft paper and a newspaper, and I'm in the process of putting it up. It'll go straight up against this very edge of the window. Well, as you see the rear view mirror, it tells me exactly how I'm going to need to work to fit the window covering right around that rear view mirror. This will give me a better fit. Now, another trick that I like to do, this newspaper is going to fit into, it's already fitting into this dip. What I'm going to do is I'm going to run my hand in there really firmly, and that's all you need to use to actually go ahead and cut this paper to size. It's just going to tear it right along that crease. Now that you've gone to all the trouble to fit the template, you've got to take it down pretty carefully.
A tear can mean starting all over.
Okay, next you want to carefully lay out your paper. If you bring it over here to the very edge, this is one edge you don't actually have to worry about cutting. Instead of putting tape on it, I like to use items to hold it down. That eliminates any possible tear to the Reflectix. You can secure it with items placed on top of it or clothespins. Okay, now I have cut the corners following the newspaper here, and I've done that on the other edge. I've measured and I've cut my slot here for the rear view mirror. Now what I have to do is go fit this to the windshield of the van and make sure it's going to fit before I put the cloth on. So I fitted. Now this is after, this is only ready for the fitting after you have made the template, cut it out, brought the template back out, fitted it, and got it against the Reflectix, secured it well, traced around the template, and then cut the Reflectix. Until you do all that, don't cut the Reflectix. As I start to fit it, it's pretty obvious this is where I'm going to need to line up first, right up against the rear view mirror. This is where it pays to fit it first, because even with all of my measuring and everything that I thought I had right, I've got a little problem here around the rear view mirror. It looks like I need to cut it down just a little bit. So rather than take everything off placement, I'm going to just get some scissors and cut it just a little further down. It's fitting really, really well, and that's exactly what I want to see, except for right here around the rearview mirror. So now I've made an extended little cut, and just a little, about a 1/2 inch side cut to allow for the little post that the rearview mirror is on. And now you can see it's fitting really, really good. It's going to be fitting tight. Of course, that corner just came down as I was talking. Sorry about that. But looks great. Now it's ready for the black cloth. And to get the side pieces done, I'm going to go ahead and cut those, and then I'll meet you at the van and show you how they fit. So I have the pieces cut. Let me show you how they're going to fit in the window on the sides. I've already shown you the front, the windshield. Let me show you how they're going to fit on the sides, and I'm going to tell you about the problem that I ran into. Now I'm going to need to make this video into 2 parts, and you'll understand why in just a minute when I tell you about the problem I ran into. But first, let me show you how this is going to fit on the side window right now. Okay. These pieces are going to be a friction fit both now and after they're coated in the material. This means they're just going to fit right in just like that by running my fingers around the edge. Okay. They're the friction fit, so they're going to get the nice solid fit. You're just going to tuck right up there in the edge of the window. And see, this is going to be great for blocking out the light. And so when I put the fabric on it, it still should be a friction fit. Okay. So right now you're probably going, okay, that looks great. What problem could she have run into? Because it's going so smoothly so far. This fits, the window fits, the driver's side window fits. Everything's great except one problem. That's my material. Now my plan was originally to use the black window curtain that I had. I had 2 panels and I thought that it would work. It won't. The material is too thin. Whoops. Let me get a piece out to show you. I just realized I put it up here instead of in the back. This is a window curtain that I've already made. What I used on this window screen is duck cloth, D-U-C-K cloth. Got it at Hobby Lobby. It covers so much, so well, that the Reflectix does not show through the material itself. Now that's a problem I ran into with the curtains. The shiny portion of the Reflectix was shining through the curtains. When the sun hit it, that's how thin they were. So my problem is I've got to go find Hobby Lobby and get some more duck cloth and wrap the pieces up in it to finish it just like I did these. So that's going to be part 2. I'm going to go to Hobby Lobby, get that material, assemble the supplies, and I'll have part 2 up in just a couple of weeks. Thank you for watching part 1. You're going to want to see part 2, so don't forget to hit that subscribe button. If you hit the bell, you're going to get all the notifications on my camper van, my live streams, the travel videos, unboxings, and more. Thank you guys for watching. I'm going to go pack this stuff up, and we're going to see you all out, about, and online. Bye.